Okay, you're watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club, and I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Aizil Azli.
Okay, we're in KLCC. We're gonna watch, as we always do, we watch a local movie every week, and we only review local movies, right?
Week after week.
Every week after week, and this time we're gonna be watching this movie, which we never heard of it, right? We didn't hear of it.
It's popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it stars Bron Palare, you know? And it's called Takdirku.
Go check it out.
Let's go check it out now. Okay, so we just saw the movie.
Yeah.
Takdirku.
Takdirku.
It's a Bron Palare movie. No, it's not a Bron Palare movie. He's one of the main actors.
Yeah.
It's actually directed by Jason Chong.
Remy Isha. The main actors are Remy Isha,
Izzati Abdullah,
and Bron Palare.
Yeah.
So, do you enjoy the movie?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was alright. It was well done. I just hated the cliches, right?
Right.
Why don't you tell them what the story is about?
How about we start off with the news?
Oh yeah, that's right. We keep forgetting our news structure.
Yeah. News this week. Okay, so some film club news.
Yeah, some film club news. First of all, I want to say that the Tokyo International Film Festival has announced their lineup, and we've got 3 Malaysian films there.
Yeah.
2 of it is by my friend Edmund Yo, right? One is
Edmund Yo.
Yeah, Edmund Yo, right?
Okay.
One is Akhirat, We the Dead, and another one is a documentary, Yasmin San, and the third one is Adiviraku, which we reviewed.
Yeah. Check out a review somewhere.
Yeah.
In the past.
And another update that we want to give is FFM, Festival Film Malaysia.
That's right.
And the update is in 2006, I won Best Documentary there. 2006, Best Documentary.
Okay, so we got an FFM winner.
I've got an FFM winner commenting about the FFM winners for 2017.
Yeah, so some highlights for us that we were happy about is that So Tiong Hin won for Best Screenplay.
Yes, for his movie You Mean the World to Me, which we absolutely love, and you can see our review of it also.
Yeah.
Right, we thought it was great, and I think it's well deserved.
Still the best film of 2017 for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then what else in the FFM lineup that you saw that was interesting?
Din Said won Best Director,
which is okay.
For Interchange.
Yeah, he had control of the film.
Yeah,
I didn't really agree with the best film though. Adiviraku.
Best film was Adiviraku.
We also reviewed Adiviraku, right? And we didn't think it was really good.
It was an interesting story.
Yeah, we thought the story was good.
Yeah.
And it had potential.
But the movie itself wasn't very good.
And in our review we did say that they've got nowhere to go but up lah.
Yeah.
You know, we were very positive about it lah.
Yeah.
Because they are good people.
Yeah, it was a very good. It's a very good production company.
Yeah.
That we feel.
We will improve. I'm sure they will improve.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So maybe it's well deserved also lah.
No, I think they should aspire to it, not suddenly get it now.
Right.
Well, that's my opinion lah.
Anyway, you can get the full list in our description. Links in the link
everywhere lah. You can find the link lah.
We'll
provide it somewhere lah.
Yeah. But also, speaking of FFM, Zizan, one of our favorite Malay comedians.
He was the host, right?
He was the host.
He made some stupid jokes, huh?
He made some jokes that could have been phrased better.
Yeah.
It was a bit distasteful, but I don't feel like he need to kena kecam so bad lah.
No,
I mean like...
I think he should be kecam because it wasn't funny. It is a comedian. It's not because of the joke. It's because you were not funny, dude.
Oh man.
Your comedy failed, man.
Oh man. Oh, Zizan, you hear that?
Yeah.
So pedas from a FFM winner.
Yeah, it was not funny. He said, Dato' Izlan, Dato' Hans Isaac, beli ke dapat. No, he said beli ke dapat. Beli ke. Suit.
Because he's talking about Dato' shit lah.
And then Hans Isaac came up to present an award, and he wanted to have a comeback.
Yeah.
And he said, Azizan, tak ada beli-beli tak ada beli-beli bukan macam beli vote untuk Raja Lawak lah. Tak ada. The comeback was also not good. Oh my god! If you want to have a comeback, make sure you have a good comeback lah. Let everybody like, whoa, you know. But
burn.
Yeah, but this was not. Both of them were just lousy at this burning thing lah.
Yeah. Anyway, how was the Borneo Film Fest?
Oh yeah, I just got back from the Borneo Eco Film Festival. It was great as usual. You know that we go there, we train the local communities there to use film as a tool to tell their local stories. And I spent 4 days there workshopping like story ideas with these people lah.
Yeah.
And the stories were screened on the final day, the closing of the festival. It was great. It was great.
You got some footage from
I
that,
got
right?
footage. I got footage.
Okay, so we cut to that footage before we go back to the review. See you.
Why don't you cry, my babe, into an ocean wave, and maybe I'll hear your voice.
Community Abang Project in Kinabatangan. Dapat-based ecologically sustainable tourism. Creates a corner. So to introduce the next category, the next set of films that you're going to see by the intermediate participants who worked it through the workshop, I'd like to introduce trainer Zan Azim.
Hi, my name is Zan. I love coming to this festival. I've been coming for 6 years now. And some of these, some of the participants who are now in this stage, the intermediate stage, right, have actually been part of the workshop for that long. And when we conduct activities for them on this yearly workshop thing, right, they've really come to a stage where we no longer go through the basics. Like the first group you saw just now, they had to go through the basics. This group, they don't have to go. We don't talk about camera shots anymore. We don't talk about basic stuff like script writing and all that. We really experiment. And this year, the trainers gave them a challenge. We gave them a challenge. You have to come, tell a story, and we gave them a few criteria. Right? They had to come up with a story that has at least 3 characters. Kind of like a film, like a movie, you have a main actor and 2 supporting casts, kind of like that. And they also had to use natural sound for sound design. So that was a challenge that we gave them. So it came on Thursday, conceptualized on Thursday, shot on Friday, edited on Saturday, and today they panicked, right, to get their films done. You'll watch the films in a little while and you'll see if they succeeded with those challenges or not. But it's up to you to decide, right? You can judge for yourself. And so yeah, we've got 3 films. We mixed all the participants up, so they were not with people that they're familiar with. They had to mix up. We made sure that they mix up with everybody. And so you've got 3 films. Yeah, I guess you just watch the films and you'll find out. Yay, thank you.
Right.
So, kau Takdirku, the movie is about, it starts off with this boy who is drowning in a river. Okay, he's drowning in the river and he hears he's struggling to get up to surface, and then he hears the crying of a baby. And then he finds the baby, he brings it back to the house, and the family adopts that baby.
Yes.
The baby grows up with him as his sister. And now he's in his 30s.
The parents are dead.
Yeah, the parents are dead. They still live with their grandmother.
Yeah.
As an adult, this boy is played by Remy Ishak.
And the baby girl is played by Izzati.
Yeah. So the 2 of them are brother and sister. He is teaching in the university that she is studying at. And
It's like that lah. You with your family members studying in the university, that you get discount.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay, so she is going off to do her practical before she graduates. And the practical is at an island. Because I think they're doing marine biology or something.
Yes.
And they're going off to an island where Bron Palare plays a
Scuba diving instructor.
Yeah, scuba
And he
diving
runs
instructor.
kind of like a chalet, right?
Yeah, which also like they have activities like they run events to help protect
The environment.
they run activities to help protect the
Marine life lah.
the marine life in that area. So she's going there. He's the
Their internship as a practical advisor.
yeah.
Yeah. But then it just so happens that her brother knows him and
Yeah.
says that he's a voyeur,
Yeah.
playboy.
He's a voyeur. Be careful. Don't get involved with him, huh?
Yeah, and then they have a shot of him waking up and then holding a baby tea.
Yeah. So that's the premise lah. There's gonna be some spoilers moving forward from here lah.
So that means you don't like the movie lah, because if it's a good movie, you don't want to give spoilers, right?
Small spoilers lah.
Okay.
What can you say about the movie?
Well, it's a love story, but it has a twist to it. I mean, I was already kind of expecting a twist like that, right? But I thought it was okay. It was done well. It was shot very well. It was very well controlled. It was told. I think it was told well also to the original story that was written. But only thing is there were a lot of cliches which I didn't like, because it's a love story. So you had a lot of cliche shots, a lot of cliche dialogue, a lot of cliche feelings and emotions and all that. I mean, right to the end lah.
Yeah.
Until the end, then when the twist happens, to me I didn't see any cliche there lah. Right? But you had a different opinion, right? Because you know a certain trope or genre of storytelling that is quite similar.
It's very much a Korean drama lah.
Okay, I'm not familiar at all with like Korean movies and dramas.
Somebody loses their memory. Somebody's sibling. Somebody is
somebody's sibling, but not really.
But not really.
And then got love.
Love torn between two people.
Yeah.
How will I choose? So the idea is that when Remy Ishak's character, his character's name is Kama.
Kama, yeah.
When Remy Ishak's character Kama brings back the baby when he was a baby.
Yes.
When he was young, he brings the baby back. He asks, "Who finders keepers, right?
Yeah. So I
found this. It's mine, right?
It's mine, right? Hak saya, right?
Yeah. So he brings when they register the baby as their adopted child. He's like,
He reconfirms that by asking the grandmother, right?
I have the right over her, right?
Forever
and ever.
Yeah. Forever and ever.
That's right. So there's this confusion for this guy who is her brother, but also like believes that he owns her in a way lah.
Yeah.
That's the problematic storyline lah. But like, okay, the sad thing about how I feel about this movie is that I come out from this movie feeling like, okay lah, they didn't have a fucked up rape story
Yeah.
It's not that I don't know.
Okay, look, I think we're just gonna have to spoil it. The brother is in love with the sister lah.
I think people who are familiar with Korean dramas
You
will
know
that
already, yeah.
that is what's gonna happen lah.
Yeah. But she falls in love with the guy lah, the scuba instructor. So it's I think the last 25% of the movie, it's I guess that dilemma lah that she has.
Yeah.
Right? And also he has actually, Kamal has that dilemma as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Because he loves her as a brother also.
Yeah. But also falls in love with her.
Yeah.
And the grandmother knows.
Yeah, and the grandmother is like trying to tell him like, yo, dude, this fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Don't do this, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I think it's alright.
Yeah.
And he is also, has that conflict in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problems that I have with this movie is largely that this is that woman's story, Alia. This is the character Alia's story, but told completely from the guy's perspective.
The two guys actually.
Yeah, from both those guys' perspective over who has the rights over her.
Yeah, that's true.
So that will continue to frustrate me in these kind of movies lah, these love dramas, where the person who is torn, the agency is taken away from her to tell the story. Because like the guy is telling her, hey, it's your decision, and then she's just like, oh, yeah.
And then the two guys fight over her.
Yeah. So pretty interesting lah, because
and basically she didn't make her own decision anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Because
the decision was made for her.
Yeah.
Because
with the guy dying.
Oh, that's a big spoiler.
Oh shit. But I didn't tell you which guy. Right? Because he decided to die, right? Kind of.
I think nobody choose to live. So yeah, would you suggest people go watch this movie?
Yeah, I think I would suggest people to go and watch it because I think it's well made.
It's yeah. I would praise the
Filmmaking, the
structure.
technical and structure,
The
yeah.
structure, the plot points, everything is very. There's symmetry. There's purpose.
Yep.
In everything they do. I might not enjoy the actual story, but it's not painful to sit through, lah.
It's not. No, it's not. Yeah.
It's not as painful to sit through compared to something like what? Pencuri Hati Mr.
Pencuri Hati
Cinderella.
Mr. Cinderella.
Yeah.
And what's that? That the other one.
Zack Kapchai.
Yeah, and the one that had that rape, and then they make
Minamoto.
No, then he made a joke, and then they say, okay, it's okay to be raped. He forgives her, she forgives him.
Ombak Rindu.
The Ombak Rindu director's film. Kau Yang Satu ah.
Oh yeah, Kau Yang Satu. Yeah, right.
That one, the story was just too bad lah. This one is bearable lah.
Yeah, so if you want a dilemma love story torn between two men, maybe this is the better choice.
Where you totally disregard the girl.
Yeah, it's still problematic, but okay lah.
Oh, whoa, but Ron Palari is quite a good actor lah.
Yes, he's got a lot of things going on for him right now. He's got so many Indonesian movies, right?
Yep.
I don't know whether it's so many. I don't know how many. I didn't count.
I think there's one.
There's one, but he's got like so many movies coming out lah.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. Yeah.
His performance in this movie also was, I think it was, I'm not going to say it's like outstanding, but among the cast, it's outstanding lah. In this movie.
Yeah, he's the best actor there lah.
He's a good actor. I enjoy watching him act.
I hope it good things for him lah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. So if you do enjoy this review, please share it with everybody you know. Like us, don't like us, but definitely subscribe to us. Follow us on all our social media platforms at FatBidin, or go to fatbidin.com for everything.
That's right.
Do comment. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Do you like the fact that we have put in like small snippets of news and all that?
Yeah. What do you like? What don't you like?
Yeah. Okay. You've been watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club. I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Aizil Azli.